Hello everyone. So in today's video I'll be talking about Waymo, self-driving, and what I think about it. There's a lot of talk about Waymo is going to replace rideshare drivers, right? Like Lyft, Uber, and stuff like that. So basically this is kind of like a robo-taxi service. But if you really look at it, the technology for self-driving is very expensive. Shows right here the average Waymo car costs about $180,000 to $200,000. That's for each vehicle. And of course, you have to maintain the vehicles too, right? That's also cost, right? The cost of wear and tear on the vehicle. So let's see how much it costs for a Waymo ride. Cost compared to Uber. It's about $11 for about 3 miles. That's about what Lyft and Uber driver make, right? So that's really not it's really not significantly cheaper than human rideshare, which is done by Uber and Lyft and other services, taxi services. So there really isn't a cost advantage of using Waymo, and there are about 2 million rideshare drivers in the United States. So, like we saw earlier, each vehicle costs about $180,000. That's about $360 billion that this company would have to spend on vehicles. That's a lot of money, $360 billion. That's $0.360 trillion. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't even think they could build 2 million self-driving vehicles. So you have the Waymo service. It's not less expensive than Uber, Lyft, or other services, rideshare services. So the only thing this would be doing is by increasing the supply of vehicles, rideshare vehicles, that may drive the rideshare fares down because there's more vehicles in the marketplace. But let's see how much money Waymo is losing every year. $2 billion, it says. That's how much they experienced a significant loss in half of 2024, which was estimated at $2 billion. That's $2,000 million in losses. So it says it remains unprofitable. Let's say they lose about $2 billion a year for operating Waymo. And Waymo is really not that good because there's problems with it. Like the vehicle would stop if, let's say, something like a leaf fell on a leaf was falling or something. If the sensor saw that, it would kind of get confused and stop. And it's far from perfect, right? It's expensive, and I don't really see self-driving as a big threat to rideshare drivers. Just like how in the military you still have infantrymen, right? Well, you have other things like main battle tanks, armored infantry fighting vehicles, combat fighters, and artillery and all this, but all that is used to support the infantry, right? So basically, rideshare would just basically supplement drivers, and maybe more people would do rideshare because everyone has to go around, right? The price of rideshare is not prohibitively expensive. Let's say you use rideshare to get to work and back, and it costs you about, let's say, $22 a day, right? You do this for 5 days, let's say. You spend maybe $440 a month for rideshare. It's still less expensive than owning a car. You don't have to pay car insurance. You don't have to pay for fuel. You don't have to pay for car maintenance. I mean, at this rate, it may just be better to just use rideshare, you know? Maybe there'll be more demand for it, so Waymo or self-driving probably isn't going to really compete with drivers or anything. It just, like I said, supplement. So I don't see a big threat. But let me know what you think in the comment section below.